The child who built a rocket from junk. Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a kid who was crazy about rockets. His name was Ashish. He would spend hours reading books about rockets and space travel. He had a big dream. He wanted to build a rocket and go to space. But Ashish was not the kind of boy who would get upset by the words of others. He kept on working day and night to build his rocket. One day, while exploring in the junkyard, he found an old gas cylinder. It was just lying there covered with rust. But Ashish saw something special in it. It was a multicolored rocket with lots of junk parts sticking out of it like wings. But Ashish knew that his rocket would not be able to fly without fuel. "You are not allowed to enter our boss's house. Work for me? You are just a small kid. Get lost." But Ashish did not listen to them. He rang the doorbell and Mr. Dangerous opened the door himself. "I have something very important to tell you." Mr. Dangerous got angry and asked, "What is it?" Ashish took out his small plane and said, "Sir, I built this plane by myself and it can fly very well. If you give me some more money, I can make a big plane for you that will definitely fly better than this one." He took the gas cylinder home and with the help of his father, cleaned it and made some holes in it. He made a fire and started collecting the metals that the fire had separated. He melted the metal and made a small plane. He looked at the small plane and then at Ashish. Mr. Dangerous gave him lots and lots of money and asked him to build a big plane for him. Ashish had proved that if you have a big dream and work hard to achieve it, then no one can stop you from succeeding. Do share this story with your friends and family and don't forget to subscribe for more such wonderful stories. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye. Ashish was very happy because now he could buy everything that he needed to build his rocket. He took a deep breath and said, "You really built this by yourself?" He and his friends spent some time in space. Then they started the return journey. "If that's true, then I will give you as much money as you want." When he saw it, he said, "It looks great, but I don't think it will be able to fly." Ashish smiled and said, "We'll see, sir." But Mr. Dangerous was not convinced. He closed the door, but Ashish stopped him. At first it was very slow, but soon it picked up speed. It went higher and higher until it reached the clouds. The next day he went to an old lady who lived in a hut. He politely asked her if he could use her telephone to call someone. The old lady agreed and even offered to make him some tea. With the help of his friends, he built the biggest rocket anyone had ever seen in that city. It was 100 feet tall and 30 feet wide. It had 3 floors and a control room. Then he started collecting all kinds of junk. He collected some pipes, a broken mirror, a bicycle, pump, an old engine and lots of other stuff. All the villagers used to make fun of him. They said, "Look, the crazy boy is building a rocket again." After a few months, he assembled everything and his rocket was ready. It looked like this. After a few rings, a deep voice answered the phone. Ashish could not believe his ears. The man on the phone was very rude. He shouted at the poor boy and hung up the phone. The old lady apologized to Ashish and said, "Don't you know who that man was? That was Mr. Dangerous, the richest man in our city. And you called him on his private number. He gets very angry if anyone disturbs him." One day he went to a nearby forest to collect some wood. When the tea was ready, she took the phone and dialed a number. Ashish thought for a moment and then he smiled. He thanked the old lady for her help and went back home. He took out his bike and started repairing it. Soon the bike was ready and Ashish rode it to Mr. Dangerous' house. When his servants saw him coming, they shouted, "Hey, get out." "Hello, sir," said Ashish. "I want to work for you." Mr. Dangerous laughed loudly and said, "You?" "No, sir. I can do any kind of work. Please give me a chance, said Ashish. Sir, please don't get angry. Mr. Dangerous' eyes popped out of his sockets. And that's exactly what happened. He bought some strong metal sheets, some glass for the windows, some wires, and so many other things. On the day of the launch, Mr. Dangerous came to see the rocket. He got into the rocket with 2 of his friends. The rocket started moving forward. When Ashish looked back, he saw that the whole city was very small from there. When the rocket landed, everyone in the city was very happy. And that is the end of our story. The boy who built a rocket from junk.